if hopefully, it was easy to get into those other rooms. What we had envisaged was that now this cohort 1 was suitable for US, Australia, New Zealand times, and a number of you have come in from the UK time zone, so it's very late for you. We really appreciate you, and we won't keep you too much longer. And the next cohort might be more suitable for the UK times, and also, there's another one in the wind for Spanish-speaking cohort as well. So, we're thinking of that. So start popping in the chat if you would, something that really would resonate with you. Someone mentioned to me that they weren't able to come. It was like 2 a.m. and they emailed me, and I assured them it was going to be recorded. And she said, how can we change, how can we still be able to connect? So we had a bit of a chat about perhaps a slow Twitter chat after this, where we have all of your Twitter handles. And like a Wakelet, perhaps putting resources in as a Wakelet. So Amara has been in the background there. She wasn't able, Amara hasn't been able to join in. There's been a wakeful baby at 2 a.m. and so changing a little. So I'm thinking, I hope I've got this right, Amara. Perhaps it's yes, definitely. I think there's a baby taking precedence there. Certainly, we're going to run, say, 4 cohorts in the US, Australia, New Zealand time zone, and we're also going to run a better time zone for UK and other areas. So please drop in the, yeah, it's a plan. We could put together a Wakelet. I saw Becky working on a Wakelet there. Was that your own Wakelet, Becky, for trainers?
Yeah, that was just the one I did for room 2 instead of a slide deck. So if you didn't make it to room 2, it is in the chat. Definitely check it out.
Okay. Righto then.
Yeah, Leslie, Paulina was asking about the Spanish-speaking cohort thing. So I was like, that's sort of like a work in progress at the moment. I'm not sure if there's like a date for that or anything yet.
There's no date for that yet. The people who were leading that discussion, they've had a detour for the last couple of weeks in some of their own schoolwork, but I'm going to start up that conversation again for those areas. So, Greg, thank you so much. If we have given you that clarity and confidence and building those skills, because I was popping in and out, I was learning lots, popping in and out. Abid was, like he was just simplifying the whole video experience, so that was really good. And Becky and Steph and Lance, they were covering differentiation so well. And Darren, you're really empowering those new trainers in your room. Waking up on Sunday morning is worth, yeah, Sunday morning here for me too, but it's not too early. So
Leslie, there was a question from Christia about whether we can have like a review process. So if they put together some of their application materials, whether they could share it and we can give feedback on it. Is there a plan to do that in future sessions?
So let's see, in the past, I'm just going to change this slightly here and go back to here. So if I put down review. So Christy, I mean, you know quite a lot of us here, and you can, we've got our Twitter handles, you can find us on Twitter, you can DM us. Has anyone else, any of the other leaders got an idea for reviewing their opportunities? Abid?
So I shared in my session that we could use reach out to Twitter using the hashtag #GoogleET and just ask the question saying, would someone be willing to review my video and give me feedback? And again, you could probably do the same with your application. I know for the Innovator application, a lot of people just copy and paste the application into a Google Doc and then just send a tweet out copy that hashtag and say, can someone review my written application? And there's loads of people who'd be more than willing to check, and the same applies for the video.
Yeah, absolutely, Abbott. I think the Twitter chat hashtag will be the best way to start contacting us. And we have all your emails, so if we get a brilliant idea, we'll be able to share it with you directly to be able to reach out. So just having a look now with any other questions here.
While you're looking, Leslie, I just put in the Google form. If you need a platform to present on, feel free to apply for your session with Global GEG. There's so much support, and it's on StreamYard. And so I was telling, in the case study, you need 5 people to do a session to count towards like a training for your case study. And so Global GEG, that's so easy to get. There's usually like over I would say 50 to 100 views on one video. So feel free, if you need a platform, just to fill out that Google form, and then we can do the stuff on the back end to kind of help you promote and get that started. Yeah, or your local GEG, that's a really good place too, because I know with COVID, it kind of makes it hard to present in person, which you don't have to. So if you do need a platform, feel free to reach out with your local GEG or global GEG.
Yeah, absolutely. And our focus for building Global GEG was to support each other become global GEG leaders in our own districts and our own regions. And then COVID hit, and then we were able to support each other and train each other for this virtual teaching program that we were thrust into. And now, you know, we 6 founders are talking about, you know, a little slightly change of direction and offering mentorship. So that's a great opportunity to, you know, if you've got an idea and you want to be able to use that platform, definitely reach out, because there are, what have we got, 70 leaders now. So they're all available and in your time zone, which makes it even better. Always great to have a community to support you, yes. Okay, so I don't know if there's any other questions. What about the feedback? I'm just looking for my form here. Have you got the feedback, Abid or Stephanie? The feedback form for Global GEG. No, I've got it. What was it? I've lost my other.
Abid's working on it.
Good lad. Good lad. The Global GEG feedback.
I can put it in the chat. I just tested it.
Thank you. Thank you. I've just closed down my other sheet. 3 a.m. sounds really crazy, and that's what we're trying to, you know, whether we continue these 4 so you can come back in your time zone, and then the next time zone would be more suitable for you. So put that in that feedback. We need to keep growing as educators and honing our skills, because this is not for us, this is for our community, and you are part of our community. So I don't know whether there's anything else. Abid, Stephanie, Becky, is there anything else that we need to add there? Darren? We better let these UK folks get to bed. All right then, so we've got another one in a month at the end of February, and we'll advertise that. And we'll keep talking about whether we will have those 4 in this time zone, or whether we cut it to 2 and then we try and change the time zone to include, you know, include the UK people as well. So that's all from us. Thank you so much, the leaders of each room, and thank you Fiona and Mel for coming in. They're our GEG leaders as well, coming in and supporting and learning along with us. Thank you. And it's a journey, and we are so excited to journey with you. So that's all from us now, and we wish you a good morning, if hopefully not too early, or a good day, or a good evening. Thanks so much. See you again. Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. quick question. In the Google form, where it says Google certification, it's select what we have already, or what this event was about?
The one you have already. Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, no problem.
Steph, do you want to stop the recording?